160 kilometers from Ahmedabad, the economic capital of the Indian state of Gujarat, lies the green abode of the Southern Aravali mountain folds. Here for centuries, the ancient tribal community has evolved with nature, developing a sustainable way of life in line with the elements. Forest-dwelling subsistence agriculture and full-time agricultural tribes are all found here. The core of their cultural practices and lifestyle are the relationship they hold with the mountains, the flowing streams, and particular trees and wildlife. Their homes are a part of the landscape, built from the local soil, and carry a carbon footprint of nearly zero. Their food is grown at home or collected from the forest nearby. Their community lifestyle merges with the ecosystem.
Now, there is plenty for this small population, but as families continue to expand and outside influences intensify, the villagers are encroaching the forest land to expand their farms. Not only the youth, but the middle-aged are forced to migrate for work, finding themselves either in hazard factory work or in hard labor in cities where they fill the slums and become the urban poor. In this quickly changing time, the villagers, lacking the soft skills the modern economy demands, are unable to generate revenue within the village itself and find themselves at the bottom of society when they venture out. The concept of the Tribal Community Center evolved to address these modern-day challenges, now penetrating remote villages, while maintaining the values of sustainability and community leadership. The design of Tribal Community Center reflects tribal values: rammed earth walls, locally made and locally recycled roof tiles, and outdoor gathering space, all constructed by local artisans. This is a space for villagers to reclaim their lifestyle and to make conscious choice of how they want to live, instead of allowing their traditions and way of life to be swept away by the demand of outsiders for their land and the wealth it contains. Center will be used primarily to facilitate training programs for rural and tribal youth and women to help generate livelihoods within the village itself and conserve the forest on which they depend.
Activities include campaigns for tree plantation as well as programs for watershed management and water harvesting to educate youth under 20, Youth for a Greener Future.
Workshops on the correct harvesting of minor non-timber forest produce to ensure the health of biodiversity.
Programs promoting regenerative agriculture to ensure the health of the soil and strong seeds for generations to come.
Facilities to process and package raw produce from the forest and the farms to increase local income by producing a final product for full price instead of receiving very low prices for months of hard work. The villagers have age-old traditional skills which are not being channelized properly, causing their very rich natural heritage to be sold cheaply to the middlemen and beyond to the bigger markets for 10 times or more the price at which they have received.
The center also has the potential for hosting both regional and global student programs that provide experiential learning opportunities by immersion of youth in the local community and forest. These students will add to the larger group of concerned citizens for the betterment of future generations. There's a dire need in this time of uncertainty to act for the future. This community is located in a biodiversity hotspot in a rich forest. They are the first stakeholders and will either deforest the area due to a lack of unity and vision and cause regional distress, or continue their trusteeship of the forest and their land for generations to come, ensuring the forest as a gift for the future. The community center at its core is the symbol and space of vision, a vision of the wealth that can be for the forest and the tribal community, flourishing together in harmony, a space to make it happen.